Hello everyone. I'm gonna pop on here for our weekly Wednesday and make sure I'm in the right spot. And then I'll go over some fun stuff. All right. Yay, I'm in the right spot. Let me go like this. So welcome to my weekly Wednesday. My name is Amanda Waldhart and you are here with amandasinspirationstation.com. And today, normally I come on here on Wednesdays and I only do one project. But today I'm going to do three. I have not been on here in a couple of weeks. We had a passing in our family. So I have not been on. I am getting back into the swing of things. I'm getting back in the swing of things. That's what So today, to make up for me missing the last two Wednesdays, I am going to make 3 cards for you. And we're going to be making all 3 of these cards using the Darling Details bundle. So I'm actually going to turn you down. If you guys are watching, pop in and say hi to me so I can see people watching. I just don't know who's watching. Every once in a while it'll pop up saying so-and-so is watching and I can say hi. But I would love it if you said hi. That would be great. If you are not a subscriber, well, let me start over. So if you're on my Amanda's Inspiration Station page right now and you're watching, if you are not a follower of mine, I would love for you to follow my page. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, because I do, once I do the Facebook Live, I do upload this to my Facebook or my YouTube channel. So if you're watching me on there and you are not a subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching just right now on the Facebook Live, I would love for you to head over and click that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. I would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn you down here. And we are going to do 3 cards today using in the annual catalog on page 68, the Darling Details bundle. This is a stamp set and dies. I absolutely love it. Let me get you picture of this maybe a little bit up close. So here's the stamp set. I just love the font. I think it's really pretty. It's got that 2-step stamping that I love. So you're going to stamp, then stamp over. And we're also going to do some stamping off because I want to have my shades a little bit different today. And we're also going to be doing another stamp set. I am doing a sentiment for this card right here. We're going to do a sympathy card here. And the With Sympathy is actually from a different stamp set, though. It's actually from the Kindest Expression. So I like that. I like that it's nice and big. And that's what we're going to do. The other 2 cards that we're doing is this one right here. We're going to do a little popping up on that, a little Wink of Stella. And then we're also going to use and make this one. This one's just a little note. So, all right, let's get started. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Claire. Thank you, guys. I want to keep popping back and forth to look to see who's all here. So, yay, yay, yay. All right, let's get started. Let's do the yellow one last. And let's do this green one first. So we're going to be using Old Olive today. And I have my card base here, and I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm going to use my bone folder here to varnish in the creases. Love that. And I'm going to get out my little caddy here. I have this tool caddy here that I love. I was inspired by another person's tool caddy. And so my nephew, he has a 3D printer. So him and I got together and we kind of made a few little changes of how we would like them. And this one here has my team name on it called the Crafty Cats. So I do have these. If you're interested, reach out to me. Obviously, only my team can have the ones that say Crafty Cats on them, but I have plain ones that are just plain black ones too. So just reach out to me if you are interested. I love it because it holds like my scissors, it holds my tweezers, my take a pick tool. I have a glue pen. I have Wink Stella in here. I also have my pick tool, which these can fit pens. They can fit all kinds of things. This holds my bone folder and my ruler. I have my bone folder, my ruler over here. Then I have my adhesive eraser. Also my ink mono eraser. I like this. This is my sand eraser. This is great if you get a little ink on your card from your finger or whatever. This is a sand eraser to get that off. You can do whatever you want. I know that some people have taken these paper piercing tools and have cut them in half and stick them in there. I have my tear and tape and some different dimensionals. Like I have all my sheets of that in there. Glue dots and also glue, green glue. So, yep, this is just our little box and I love it. I know that we may revamp a few things, but yeah, so I was like super excited about that. I love that. But yes, so reach out to me if that is something you're interested in. It's nice to have everything just right here while you're stamping. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I have two pieces of cardstock here. I have my basic white that's going to go on the inside. And then I have another, we're going to do tone on tone. So we're going to do old olive on old olive. But I have ran this through the embossing machine to give it texture. And I should have this out. Hold on one second. So I want to tell you what. Here we go. Sorry, I wanted to slide over. So the embossing folder that I used is the Countryside Blossom embossing folder. So that's the one that I used for this. So I'm just literally going to do this flat. I'm not going to use dimensionals and pop that up. I'm just going to do it flat on my card here. And then I have a piece of our designer series paper that these come in 6x6 paper stacks, and they come by color categories. So like neutrals, brights, in colors, regals, subtles, and this is just a piece of that. Now there's 4 different patterns, so they're double-sided, and I literally just laid my piece across like that. And I have my decorative circle punch. I have a circle. And then I also have a little tag here for our saints. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's do some of our stamping. And I want to make sure that I am watching. So if you hop on, say hi. I'd love to say hi. All right, so let me flip this over. So we're going to do some 2-step stamping with this. This stamp set is for that, but we're going to stamp off a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with the stem here, and I'm literally going to just do a little stem right like that. And then we have 2 stamps for the leaves. Now I'm going to do the solid color first, and I'm going to ink it up with my old olive, and I'm going to stamp off on it because I don't want it to be super dark. I want it to be lighter. So I'm going to go like that. And with the 2-step stamping, it is meant to be darker. Let me just show you on this grid paper here. So, I mean, you can definitely see that it is 2-step stamping. So you've got that lighter look and the darker look. But I wanted it to be even lighter than that. So I'm going to go like that. All right, and now we're going to do the same thing for the half flower. So I'm going to get out my berry burst, and I'm going to stamp off once, and then I'm going to take the outline, and I'm going to do that solid. Now, for me, I like to do the inside first and the outline last. Some people like to stamp the outline and then do the other inside. Honestly, it depends on your personal preference. you're the one stamping it. So however you feel most comfortable. And then I'm going to do my little just a note. And then we have these. I'm going to set this aside. So now we're going to put this together. We're going to take the circle here. We're going to lay this flat on top of this scalloped circle. And then we're going to flip this over because now we're going to use our dimensionals to pop this up. Except for my dimensionals are getting sticky. All right, so I'm going to pop this up. I think this stamp set is so cute. I know it's flowers, and I will tell you, I do get sick of florals. I really do. But this one's like cute flowers to me. Like they're the cutesy kind. I do like flower stamp sets. I'm going to just tuck this under a little bit here. I'm going to kind of put it in the middle of our designer series paper like that. There we go. And then I'm going to grab some of these iridescent pearls, and I'm going to put a pearl in the center. So I really do like flower stamp sets, just not all of them and just not always, if that makes any sense. All right, so now what we have left is we have to put our insert in. And since this is a card that is just a note, I like to leave the inside blank because I want as much room to write whatever I want to write in this card. So I'm just going to lay the inside flat. So there's our card. Super easy, super cute, very simple. All right, now let's go to the With Sympathy card. So I'm going to get out my pieces here, and again with the cardstock, my base, I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to use my bone folder to varnish the crease. I have 2 pieces of white cardstock measured the same. One's for the inside and one's for the outside. Both of them I'm going to put flat. And this measurement is 4 by 5 1/4. So in case anybody was wondering that, I'm going to place this on the inside flat. Okay, and then we have some stamping to do. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring out my paper piercer here. And I'm going to start, whenever I have a small piece like this and I have a lot of things to stamp, I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. I find that easiest. I do know a few people who start from the top and work their way down. That is not me. I can't do that. So I'm going to start with the bottom and work my way up. And I'm just going to start like that. And then we're going to get out the green again, which I'm using Old Olive. And this one is going to I kind of tried to make, it is going to kind of come down into the wording. So I kind of made it so that it came between the I and the T just a little bit. And then again with the petals, and I'm going to stamp off. And I'm just going to kind of angle that down just a little bit like that. And then I'm going to get this like that. And now we're going to add the flower. So I'll bring back my, oops, my name just fell off that. That's okay. All right, so now with this one, we're going to use the whole flower. So again, see how dark that is? That's so dark for me. And I don't want it that dark. So I'm going to stamp off. I want it a little bit lighter. But then on the outline of it, I want that to be darker. Just like that. Cute, cute. All right, now I'm going to place this piece. We're going to place it flat onto the berry burst. But then we're going to use dimensionals to pop up the berry burst on the card itself. Put one in the center here. I gave myself the worst paper cut today at work. Not even working on this job with paper all the time. Although my other job, I work with paper too, because I work at a credit union, so I'm dealing with money. And then I'm just going to place this flat. Although money is not what did this to me. It was a piece of paper I was folding. But like, you ever get those paper cuts and the second you do it, you're like, oh, because it hurts. And you're like, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, that's what happened. All right, so now I'm going to add 2 pearls. Just right at the top there. And there you go. A very simple sympathy card. I always feel that sympathy cards should be simple. So that was that one. All right, moving along, we have one more left. These cards don't take very long to make. All right, so we're going to use the Lemon Lolly cardstock, which I love this color. It is such a pretty yellow. I just love, love, love it. This time we're going to turn our card and we're going to have it go this direction. I still have my basic white to go on the inside. And I left the inside, I'm trying to think, did I leave the inside blank this time? Oh, look I didn't even put an inside in that one. Ha! That's weird. I normally always do. Okay, so I'm going to do that. You know what I am going to do though? I'm going to just, because sometimes I like to do this for the inside, I'm going to take just the dark and I'm just going to, well, you know what? No, I am going to add the light because I don't know if I like that by itself. So let's, there. And we'll just leave that on the inside. All right, so now on the outside, we're going to get Lemon Lolly out because I'm going to stamp. You can't really probably see it right now, but right here in each corner, I actually took the like veins of the leaf and I decided to take that and stamp it in Lemon Lolly all the way in the corners of each of these. So I'm kind of doing it like this. Let's see here. Like that. Like that. And like that. So I just have them in the 4 corners. Just kind of gives a little texture in the back. I know it's light color, so you probably can't really see that very well. So this one we're going to do some die cutting. So we're going to stamp and die cut. So I'm going to set this aside because we're going to do some stamping first. So let's start with that. Let's start with our memento again. And we're going to start with the saying in the little right corner. And I'm going to do hello there. There we go. And then I'm going to bring out and I'm going to build it just like I would the last card. Only this time I'm building it at an angle. So I'm taking my stem like that first. And then I'm going to stamp off and I'm going to do my leaf and we're going to do the dark part of the leaf just like that. All right, and then I'm done with the old olive. So now we're going to do a couple different things. So with this one, we're going to use this twice because we're going to stamp this big flower twice. So hold on, I want to see how I want this. There we go. I think I want it like that. So I'm going to stamp it like that, and then I'm going to take this other little scrap piece because this is the one I'm going to die cut out. So I'm going to stamp off, stamp that, and then I'm going to bring the darker color in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, there we go, stamp that. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. Just like that. Now I'm going to do the half one because I'm actually going to bring in the half one, kind of angle it up like that. Do the same thing with the dark. And then what we're going to do is once we cut that one out, we're going to pop it over this one to give it like some 3D look. All right, so let me get out my cute little boho blue mini cut and emboss machine. This is so adorable. So they had these as like an incentive to join Stamping Up. And then they had extras, so they let demonstrators purchase them, which actually we were allowed to purchase them first, and then we were allowed to purchase them again. And then I believe they are still available right now, and they are in our online store. So you can go to amandasinspirationstation.com, which I'm very sorry here. I do not have my little sheet out here. Oh, for Pete's sakes, hold on. I'm so sorry. Let me just move this. I have my computer here, and I don't want to drop it. That would be very bad if I dropped my laptop, and I do not want to do that. All right. There we go. Let's get myself situated. Okay, here's my little sign I'm supposed to have sitting next to me that clearly I did not. And stick around after this card, too. I want to show you a card that was sent to me recently that was really pretty that I want to share with you. All right, so boho blue mini cut and emboss machine. I believe you still can get it. If you go to amandasinspirationstation.com, click on Shop Now. And on the left-hand side, you can go to Online Exclusives. And I believe it's right there. Okay, so going back to our card now. All right, let's bring our pieces all over here, because this one we're going to use some Wink of Stella too. So we're going to place this piece that's stamped flat to our piece, our extra piece here of our lemon lolly. But then we are going to flip this over because we're going to pop that up. And I always put a dimensional in the middle. I don't want my center to be saggy. No saggy centers. Okay. So I'm going to place that right over the center here. So again, we're doing tone on tone. So yellow lemon lolly over lemon lolly. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our dimensionals. And we're going to pop this up. And I kind of going to angle it a little bit differently than how it was. And I'm going to get out my Wink of Stella here. And I'm going to give this some glitter because I feel like it always needs glitter, right? There we go. I always notice, like, when I'm doing a video and I do Wink of Stella, like, I can see the glitter really well, but it doesn't look like you guys can see it very well. But let's see if I can get some shimmer going here. There it is. So pretty. All right, so now we need to add some pearls. Gotta add a couple more big pearls here. So I have 2 right here, so I'm gonna put those on there, and then I'm going to do 3 on this one. It's just this little piece has no more, so give me a minute. Those are small ones, so I want a bigger one. There we go. And I'm just going to put 3 there. All right. And there you have it. Those are some pretty easy cards, not too hard. What I like about them is they're simple. But what gives them like an extra oomph or extra, you know, texture is the embossing folders. Embossing folders are always a hit. And like this one, you're not using an embossing folder, but then you're stamping your color on color. So if you really look at it, I'm trying to see if you guys can see this. I don't think you can. It doesn't really. But if you really look at it, you can see then the different pattern on the back. So it kind of gives it some texture. But I really like this. And you could do Wink of Stella on all of them. All of them would be very pretty. So, but I do highly recommend embossing folders because they are gorgeous But yeah, so there's our cards today. Yay. Okay, so thanks for sticking around because I want to share with you a card. So my friend Tina sent this card to me earlier this month. It is so cute. It's just this cute little adorable little card, and I love all the different things that she has going on in here. And it's a fun fold. So let me show you. So technically the card goes like this. Okay, so if you see it, I'm going to turn it on its side so it looks like this. And she wrote her thing on the back to me. But this is how the card is. It's so cute. And this is from the designer series paper. What's the name of it? Let's Shop or something like that. Something Shop. She just cut that out. So cute. And the hello. And then I love how she used an embossing folder on the back of this for the texture, but also used different patterns of this designer series paper. So cute. And then of course she used the little bench, which is part of the dies of that. It's just cute. I really like it. Plus then she used blends for this. So she used blends and cut that out. So that's super cute. Super cute. I love this card. It's just adorable. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to have you come back up here. I really appreciate it. And I will be back next week for Weekly Wednesday at 4 o'clock. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.